Hey, good morning, everybody. Today's coffee talk is about getting leverage over ourselves. As I sit here this morning with coffee in hand, the last thing I feel like doing is getting up and going to work out. And many of us feel that way. And so how do we get leverage over ourselves? Mel Robbins has a thing that she says, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you just do it. But essentially what it is self-disciplining ourselves, putting the pattern into place that won't allow us to do anything else. When it becomes so much a part of yourself, like showering, you don't think about showering, you just do it, right? And it's part of every day, well, hopefully it's part of every day you take a shower. It's not an option not to take a shower. And so that's what working out needs to be, if your goal is to be physically fit. Now, what about those of us who have autoimmune diseases that we wake up at a pain level of 6, 8, 10? How do you manage to talk to yourself in order to continue to be the fit person you want to be or get back on track? I mean, I was doing triathlons on the weekends. I woke up at 5:15 every morning to go to the gym, and that part of my life stopped for a long time. I combined the best of alternative therapies and modern medicine, and I am in a great place because I'm not stuck in the bed. I remember when I couldn't put my socks on, when I couldn't load the dishwasher, when I couldn't do laundry, and obviously I can do all those things, but I'm not back to doing triathlons yet. And working out is extremely difficult. But you've got to get absolute clarity over who you want to be and just decide, I'm not going to be that person that's not making me happy. You don't like something about your life, change it. It's like changing your clothes. You can do it that easily. Does it require a little bit of thought? Yeah, you have to set yourself up to succeed. So every morning I get up. It's not an option whether I sit on the bike or not. Now, granted, I can't run anymore. I'm not allowed to run anymore. And yes, if I wake up at a pain level of 8, then I know it's not going to take long before I hit the higher threshold. But I don't use it as an excuse. I get on the bike every day, 5 days a week. I get my coffee, I get on the bike. I get my coffee, I get on the bike. Okay, I'm not going to the gym. I'm not doing triathlons on the weekends, but I'm doing something every day, and I'm still defying the odds. That rheumatologist that some of you know the backstory, the rheumatologist that said, because I had asked him to get me off the meds, and he said, what are you questioning me? This is treatment protocol. You're not going to get off the meds. And I told him I couldn't be on 5, 6 meds. This was crazy. It was insane. And I asked him if I could get, and he says, no, this is treatment protocol. And I said, well, that's depressing. It's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to find another way to be pain-free. He says, this is treatment protocol. I don't know what you want me to do. Taken a bit back, but I said, I want you to help me get off the drugs. You're not going to get off the drugs. This is treatment protocol. Okay, it's treatment protocol. Thank you very much. I wanted to punch him in the nose. And all I could muster, I don't know what I really said, but I remember saying, part of what I said was, that's depressing. To which his reply was, oh, well, now that I can help you with, I can add an antidepressant if you think that'll help. Totally not what I was looking for, right? But later, I asked him again. I probably shouldn't have because I really pissed him off. I think he thought I was questioning him, or I don't know what he thought. But he told me, basically, if I didn't get used to the meds, how I was going to handle the wheelchair. I'm sorry, the what? I wasn't going to be that person. I don't even tell my husband, who's a nurse, how much I hurt on a given day. It's the reason I got this tattoo. I wanted to focus on the positive. I don't want to focus on the negative. So that's how you get leverage over yourself. You watch what you say, what comes out of your mouth. When people say, how you feeling? I feel great. Are you kidding me? This is wonderful. Even though you feel like you'd rather dig a hole and die. That's what you say. And you have to get absolute clarity over who you want to be so that you can get leverage over yourself. And lastly, don't be a shithead. And what I mean by that is, don't be one of those people that says, I should go to the gym. I should eat some more veggies. I should do this. I should do that. Don't be one of those. Just decide you're not going to shit on yourself. Just do it. The Rock has a saying, I think it was him, I saw the quote one time. It says, wake up determined and go to bed satisfied. That is brilliant. And it's something that I say to myself all the time, because there are absolutely times that coming down the stairs is painful just to get to my coffee cup. Not to mention what being on the recumbent bike would feel like. But I do it anyway. I come downstairs, I make my coffee, I get on the bike. I come downstairs, I get my coffee, get on the bike. It's not an option. I do the ritual. Now, there are some days that I will give myself a break and I will only get on the bike for a minute or two. But I get on the bike. The ritual, the habit is there. It's like taking a shower. It's not an option not to do it. I get my coffee. I'm looking over there because that's where the coffee maker is. I get my coffee. I get on the bike. And sometimes I can go for 30 minutes. Sometimes I can go for 60. For somebody who was stuck in the bed a couple years ago, unable to put their own socks on, that's a lot of progress. For somebody who was told to handle the drugs, or how was I going to handle the wheelchair, that's a lot of progress. So get leverage over yourself. You know, there are lots of days I don't feel like doing it, but I do it anyway because I want to wake up determined and I want to go to bed satisfied. And you can too. You may be a normal person, whatever that is, but even normal people need to get leverage over themselves. So do it. Get clarity. Be clear who you want to be. Watch your self-talk. Watch what you say to yourself. Use that vision consistently as leverage over yourself. And don't shit on yourself. Don't be a shithead. Wake up determined and go to bed satisfied. If this tidbit was a little bit helpful or a lot of bit helpful, please subscribe to Mama Frat's page, or maybe even find me on Facebook, Mama Frat's Health and Wellness page. Mama is M-A-M-A. Or go to my website. But let's stay in touch and let's take this journey together. Remember, start where you are, do what you can, and make progress every day.